The beach. There is a timeless quality to the French Riviera, a place where the golden age of travel seems to have paused, if only for a moment. It is the early 1960s, and down here on the coast, the days are defined by the rhythm of the sun and the sea. The light has that distinct Mediterranean clarity, washing over the striped umbrellas and the idle afternoons spent on the warm sand. Here, leisure is a serious pursuit. There's no rush, no schedule, just the shifting of the light and the gentle murmur of the crowd. But look out toward the horizon, and the energy shifts. The stillness of the beach gives way to the roar of speedboats, cutting white lines across the deep blue. Water skiing is the sport of the moment here, a dash of adrenaline amidst the relaxation. It captures the spirit of the Côte d'Azur perfectly. Elegant, daring, and always played out under an endless blue sky. Leaving the shoreline behind, we drift back into the city. The streets of Nice are humming with life. The architecture stands tall and ornate, watching over a parade of Renaults and Citroëns weaving through the traffic. But the coast is only the beginning of our story. The mountains are calling. We turn our wheels inland, climbing away from the sea level heat. The air begins to cool as the road winds upward, leading us to our first rest stop at the Hotel Relais de Valberg. It sits here like a gatekeeper to the Alps, a quiet promise of the altitude to come. The noise of the city fades, replaced by the stillness of the valleys. The journey deepens as we press into the hinterland. We cross ancient stone bridges that have spanned these rivers for centuries, the water carving a path through the limestone far below. The landscape becomes more rugged, the green slopes rising sharply to meet the sky. Suddenly, history rises up to meet us. We pass through the shadow of a fortified town, likely Entrevaux. See the citadel perched high on the rocky pinnacle? It stands as a silent sentry, a reminder of a time when this valley was a frontier to be defended. The village below clings to the riverbank, a maze of narrow streets and tall, weathered facades. In the town square, life moves at a different pace. We catch a glimpse of the locals gathering at the communal wash basin, a daily ritual that connects the present to the past. It is a quiet human moment before nature takes center stage once again. Now, the earth itself changes color. We are entering the spectacular Gorges de Daluis. The gray limestone gives way to striking chocolate red shale, creating a canyon that feels almost otherworldly. Keep a sharp eye on the cliffs. Nature has sculpted shapes into the stone, like the famous Tête de Femme, the woman's head, watching over travelers from the rock face. Ahead, the engineering marvel of the Pont de la Mariée spans the dizzying abyss. It is a breathtaking sight, suspending the road over the sheer drop. We pause here for a moment, perhaps to calm the nerves after those winding turns. The Hotel Renaissance offers a welcome break. It is the perfect place to stretch your legs, check the map, and marvel at how far we have climbed from the beach. Continuing upward, the trees thin out and the horizon opens up. We have arrived in Valberg. Even now, with the patches of green showing through, the majesty of the snow-capped peaks dominates the view. This is the Alpine playground. Crisp air, bright sun, and the distinct architecture of the high mountains. We find ourselves at the foot of the Hotel Blanche Neige, the snow-white hotel. With its dark wood timbering and red and white parasols, it feels like a page torn from a storybook. There is a bustling energy here, different from the beach. It is the energy of hikers, skiers, and families breathing in the mountain air. The modern starkness of the new resort buildings contrasts with the traditional chalets, showing a region in the midst of transformation, embracing the future of tourism. But the road beckons us back down. The return journey takes us through the very heart of the Red Rocks. We drive through single-lane tunnels carved by hand directly into the cliffside. It is a game of light and shadow, emerging from the dark rock into the blinding brilliance of the gorge. We must stop one last time. Down in the canyon, a waterfall cascades through a natural arch, a hidden gem of the Daluis Gorge. Standing by the railing, looking down at the white water churning below, you realize the sheer scale of this place. The final leg of our trip is a dance with vertigo. The road clings precariously to the edge of the cliff, a thin ribbon of gray winding through the red grandeur. It is a drive that demands respect, but rewards you with views that stay with you forever. As we navigate these last turns, leaving the high peaks behind to return to the coast, we carry with us the memory of a perfect journey from the azure sea to the red mountains of the Alps.